Good afternoon, great people, and welcome to another action-packed episode of Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Ray Montez, and I hope everyone is doing well on this motivational Monday. How we doing, good people? Shout out to our title sponsor, Serta Pro Painters, Oklahoma City and Kirkwood, Missouri. What up, good people? How's everyone doing today? We made it through an action-packed weekend. Let's raise the roof. High fives. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. Need to hug myself twice after what we've been through this weekend. To be 53, I'm proud of the old man. Hey, I walked 49 and a half miles between Saturday and Sunday. Hey. I think we can take a day off from walking today. I think I got enough walking in the past 2 days. I really think I did for sure. If you are celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Special shout out to a friend of the show, my dude Vinny. Happy birthday to Vinny, folks. Yeah. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you popped the question over the weekend and they said I do, congratulations to you for sure. And if you just had a kid, congratulations. Or if you found out you're pregnant, congratulations to you as well. My, oh my. So much to capture and to figure out how to talk about it. It's been probably the most puzzling thing that I've been through this morning. But other than that, let's get through our pillars of the day. Let's let it go. Ignore them. Give it time. Don't compete. Stay calm. It's on you. And laugh. And that laughing part, I think I've laughed more Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday than I probably laughed in the past 6 months. It was that much comedic things going on for sure. Special shout out to the Oklahoma City crew. Yeah, people. Yeah. We had some great time. Went to Uncle Bill's, went to Oyster Bar, went to Arena Liquors. Pat Pizza was outstanding. The Hilton Hotel, hey, way to do it. Way to do the thing, huh? The St. Patrick's Day Committee, outstanding job, folks. Outstanding job. The Iberians, outstanding job. Outstanding job. And my boy, my partner in crime, my buddy Menden, outstanding, sir. Outstanding. It's a joy watching you do your thing, my man. It's a joy watching you do your thing. Also, for sure, I don't think I can thank enough people. There may not be enough time, but I want to thank you all from Dogtown to downtown St. Louis. An incredible time was had and shared. Lots of laughter, lots of good things. In the city, look magnificent. Give yourselves a hand, St. Louis. You did a great job. To all the volunteers out there, what's up? I'm not going to lie. When I was younger, I thought volunteering was for people that was in trouble or people that was just bored. I didn't know volunteering could be so much damn fun. I've been volunteering for about 20 years now. And it's hard work, but the reward is even better. If you have any type of time to give to somebody, find you something to volunteer your time with. I'm telling you, it's an enjoyable time. And if you get with the right group, I'm telling you, it's a pleasure. It's a joy to be a part of the volunteering world out there. I wish I had a better experience when I was younger with volunteering, but I was so ill-informed about it as an adolescent. I didn't get the true nature of what volunteering is all about until about 20 years ago. So hats off to all the folks that put in their time and effort in helping both St. Patrick's Day parades and festivities go on without a hitch and step at all. So congratulations to you all, and thank you all. To all the folks that worked in the restaurants and the bars, thank you for putting up with the shenanigans that you all do. Thank you. And most importantly, thank you to the people out there in transportation that made folks got to their destination, arrive home safely. Thank you to all those that made sure things like that happen for sure. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Oh, Jake from London's here. What up, Jake from London? Jake got friendly baptized over the weekend. He went to friendlies and got that baptism, a friendly shot. It ain't for the weak. Jake survived. Okay. If you're first time tuning in, if you're on Facebook, hello, thank you. If you're watching us on X, thank you. If you're watching us on YouTube, appreciate you for sure. And shout out to my title sponsor, CertaPro Painters, my dude Robert, his lovely wife Heather, an amazing power couple that they brought with them from Oklahoma as well, Mike and Kelsey. Nice meeting you guys. Had a great time, conversations, drinking, and marijuana. It was awesome this weekend. The marijuana flowed very smooth this weekend. So thank you to the marijuana people out there, those who know who you are. We were smoking trees this weekend and bolo bats. We were getting it in this weekend. And I feel amazing. So that goes with great preparation. Because we go back in time, we didn't do anything Wednesday and Thursday. We did it because I knew the crew was coming. And you got to have stamina. You can't say you're tired or you don't feel like it. When the band is in town, you got to get your ass up. So it was great getting the band, and we can't have a long break like this again. We got to keep the band going and keep the music flowing. We took our album cover picture, so now it's time to lay the foundation and put some music out there for the people, by the people, with the people. Something like that for sure. Already. Robert, my man, title sponsor in the house, CertaPro Painters, OKC. Yeah. And Kirkwood as well, guys. Oh, man, it was great seeing you, man. Great seeing you. Thank you for a wonderful, fantastic time. And I did something yesterday I haven't done in a long time. I went to the parade as a spectator. That was different. It was different. But next year, the family that I'm with, the McGlynn family, shout out to Heather, will be back next year. But still, going as a spectator that takes some planning too. You got to come up with a strategy. Where you going to go to? Where we're going to be at here? You know, I'm with a sighted person. Got my neighbor Cassie came with me as the vision. Got to coordinate this thing. And shout out to Hogtown, by the way, and the lovely and talented Miss Emily Wallace put on one hell of a show. The music took over with Funky Butt Brass Band, and it just took over my soul, and it pushed me out there on the street, and it had me dancing. It had me getting it in. I was getting it in. Oh, man, wonderful time yesterday for sure. But going as a spectator, totally different. But the strategy on where to stand at for parades. When you're tall, you don't really have an issue with telling somebody to move out the way or down in front. You're fine. But we had the outstanding opportunity and chance to stand in front of Dogtown Grooming. Look here. Best viewing spot I had. I didn't move from that spot at all to the parade was over with. But outstanding time yesterday for sure. The walk-run marathon in downtown St. Louis Saturday. We had to spray paint a sign on the street that said 314, mile 314, 3.14. So we're trying to find exactly where it needs to go. And this guy, bless his heart, he said 314 day was Thursday, OG. Oh, man. To all the people that participated in the run, walk, marathon, you guys did an outstanding job. Lots of support out there. Lots of people cheering you on. That was fun. It really was. Outstanding time for sure. So awesome that my folks at OKC came here and we had a great time. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay, folks, we're going to get on into it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, there you go. For sure. Let's get on into the good stuff because a lot of stuff took place also that also has my interest in the world of sports, documentaries, and movies, getting caught up. So I tell you what, I noticed this at the offseason, with the crazy NFL offseason that we had, but not just in football. Basketball does it too. I think all sports do it. And what I mean by that, when you win a championship, they chip away. They chip away at you any way, shape, or form. They coming at you, whether good press, bad press, it's coming your way. It is impossible to keep a team together due to contracts, salary, age, the body. All that goes into play. But when those mitigating factors right there don't complicate the situation, we always have the old reliable media causing a shitstorm. I've told you guys about the documentary, The Dynasty, concerning the New England Football Patriots. And you think about what the Patriots, from the first 3 Super Bowls they went to them last 3, that there's a big difference. Not like the difference between Kobe 24 and Kobe 8. Not like that. But there is a definite difference in the approach, the response, and the outcome. You got to see, if you're a Ram fan and you're mad at the Patriots about that Super Bowl, if you watch this documentary, that hate is going to go away because they really break down on what actually happened with the Rams. They break it all the way down to its purest form. Even the reporter that told the story about them videotaping the Rams walkthrough. But back to the nature at hand. Chipping away at us when you win a championship. From stories, marital problems, exes, everything is coming at you when you win. Some teams handle it well, so others can't. It's a huge distraction to people sometimes, especially if you're a high-profile position player. If you're a pitcher in Major League Baseball. How much we know baseball players are the most superstitious damn athletes on the planet. They're different. And a lot of them, the pitchers will tell you later on in life, either through a book or an interview with Bob Costas, they tell you about some of the challenges they had when it comes to things that fans have said about them or the media has said to them. There's a lot of reasons why a lot of baseball players don't talk to the media, because the media tried to attack them at one point or another when they were up top or on a winning team or a winning franchise of that nature. So baseball does have its issues. But football, it's becoming to be that way as well. I think there's more tainting going on in football in the past 5 years than the league will ever allow us to know. The way some of these deals are getting made and done, and the outcome, not the money, damn the money. They're going to get the bag no matter what. That got nothing we got to do with it. Millionaires going to buy what they, billionaires going to buy what they want and pay you what they want. So we know that. But the process of losing a team after you win a championship and you sit back and look at who you lost and you find out the reasons why you lost, sometimes that becomes a challenge to itself. But when you win the championship, they are coming. It's just like when you've been single for a long time and you finally get with somebody that's attractive and appreciates you, you're going to get more bullshit coming your way than ever in life. Because nobody wants to do what? See you happy. They don't want to see that. Not at all. They want to keep you down there in Miseryville with them. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Moving right along. The NBA, as a Laker fan, is causing headache and pain. If the Lakers and the Celtics don't ever make the playoffs in the NBA, that's a problem. Those popular franchises, they need to be in the postseason. But this Laker team, they're so up and down, wishy-washy. I don't know if it's the coaching. I don't know if it's the motivation. Is it more going on when LeBron's on the court playing with these guys than when he's in street clothes on the bench watching the guys play? It seems like as though I'm seeing 3 different Laker teams. The games that LeBron is obviously coaching on the court, the games where he is obviously letting Ham do something, and obviously when he's on the bench or not playing. It's like 3 different teams that are playing when you watch the Lakers play. It's like they don't trust the leadership from the coach. When LeBron is not on the court with them, it's like they're playing much different. And I don't know if it's animosity, if it's getting the restraints off of you, allowing you to play basketball the way you want to play basketball. It's not as structured as when LeBron is on the court. It's like they're a little bit more loose when he's not on the court with them. I wish we could figure that out for sure. And I heard this debate over the weekend, which I thought was very interesting, concerning Kevin Durant. Concerning Durantula, meaning Kevin Durant in his time in OKC, we were talking about this over the weekend with my buddies in town from OKC, how good that team was. All them players they had on that team, and they were up 3-1. 3-1. And after that, all shit went to hell. But you look at this OKC team now, they are a lot of fun to watch. And Chet is that dude. He's getting it in. But back to the Durant situation. Let me see something. Durant career at OKC. If he would have stayed with OKC and they would have won that series up 3-1, I think he wouldn't have went to Golden State. But by him going to Golden State and them winning, I think that did more for his career. It changed his trajectory of his career when he made the switch and won the ship with the Warriors. If he won the ship with Oklahoma City, and still went to Golden State, I don't think the player that we have today, that Durant, wouldn't be as bothered by so many things that we think is real meticulous when it comes to criticizing his game or critiquing his game or even talking to Kevin Durant. I just think that little shift right there kind of got to him. We already know how he is about his playing style and his mom. We already know that. But that 3-1 OKC team, he never wants to talk about that. If you ever see how he dodges that question a lot when being interviewed with, for sure. Well, boys and girls, children of all ages, we're going to take a little break here, have a word from our sponsor, and come right back with a little bit more of Montez at Midday. All right, so be right back. As the kids say, after these messages, we'll be right back. Word from our sponsor, Mountain Man Scrub. Get your scrub on.
Mountain Man Scrub. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
All right, and welcome back to Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez. Hope everyone is doing well on this Motivational Monday. Raising the roof everywhere. All right, it's getting that time of year again where if you want to do some advertising on the show, it is available for you to contact me and we can talk about it. And what you get your banner ad on the bottom of the page, as you see scrolling now. And you also get your logo displayed during the show. As this here, we got FanDuel over at the horse track for your gaming needs. Stream the races over there. You can also catch some great sports as well. So you get your logo displayed during the show. You also get a link on the website, www.dremontez.com. You can also add a QR code to it for yourself as well. That way you can have your own marketing agenda that you want to do here on the show. So we do have all that available, and you can do your QR code like this here. That way get people time to go ahead and scan it, and boom, whether you're doing a discount or a BOGO or whatever it could be, whatever marketing campaign you want to put together, we can do that here on the show, Montez at Midday, and as well as Who's to Blame, the podcast for sure. So if you're looking to do some marketing advertising on our podcast and live stream, please contact me. Got you right there for sure. All right, good people. So we talked about what happens when you win a championship or a title. They're going to chip away at it any way they can by taking your players or get going to the media to really tear you apart and separate the team from each other. You're right.
They said it's here.
Mm-hmm. All right, folks. We talked about them chipping away, and we also talked about Kevin Durant's career, that little hitch in there from OKC when they up 3-1 to him going to the Golden State Warriors and winning the ship there. I think that was a pretty interesting little thing there with Kevin Durant and the way they had that discussion last week on it changed the whole trajectory of Kevin Durant by him having that pit stop. And it kind of helped out Golden State as well. And they were 73-9. 73-9, and they blew that 3-1 lead too as well. So there we go. Moving right along. I told you I'm crazy about that Dynasty documentary. And the episode, you know, the Patriots drafted Jimmy G. Okay. That was Belichick's. That was his. He saw something in Jimmy G and wanted to stick with it and stick with it and stick with it. And then they traded Jimmy G. They released Jimmy G. And what happened after Jimmy G is some trippy shit. Really trippy. Really trippy. And when you watch the documentary, a lot of the stuff you probably forgot about, this and that and another. But yeah, it's watch it in the documentary. You're like, oh, okay. The way the Patriots played that season and what happened in the Super Bowl, I now watching that documentary. This is my second documentary I've watched, a third one concerning the Patriots and Bill Belichick. Being a football fan, observing what Belichick has done throughout his amazing career. I think Belichick, in a way, didn't really want to win that Super Bowl because he wanted Jimmy G. He didn't want to get rid of Jimmy G. And when they did get rid of Jimmy G, they lost the damn Super Bowl. That is the way they show it to you in the Dynasty documentary. For the football fan and you, the football lover in you, you're going to see it too. You're going to pause it. You're going to rewind it. You're going to say, son of a bitch. Did they throw that Super Bowl? Did they throw that Super Bowl? It's when you watch that documentary, just Jimmy G episode, they lost to Philly. The Jimmy G episode, when they lost that Super Bowl, not saying Philly didn't deserve to win. Philly played a hell of a game. But remembering how that season went, the way they show it to you, knowing what's going on with Jimmy G and the Patriots quarterback situation and Belichick and seeing what transpired that season is very interesting the way they put it in the documentary for sure. Major League Baseball, it's almost here, kids. Cardinal fans, it's almost that time of year again to yell at the TV and the radio, the newspaper articles, disappointment in whether the coach should get an extension, the players that we sign in the first month of baseball. We're going to be highly critical of everything that happens between the Cardinals. On the field, off the field. We're going to be wondering about something. But here's the Babe Ruth. Has another documentary on Max that I just watched. What Babe Ruth did for baseball. He changed the way the game was viewed for not just hitting home runs. It's how far the home runs were going. There was nobody hitting home runs the way that man was hitting home runs. So home runs saved baseball. 2 times, in my opinion. When Babe Ruth came in the league, baseball was having a rough time. It happened again during the strike. And baseball allowed the ball to be hit out the park everywhere. Questions, but the home run saved baseball again. So that's 2 times that the home run itself has saved baseball. And watching this documentary about Babe Ruth, something triggered in my head. Shohei Ohtani. He's a modern day Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth is a pitcher. But this dude Ohtani is not just hitting, not just by the comparison to Babe Ruth. He's a dominating pitcher as well as a hitter. And what the Dodgers are planning on to do with him allegedly this baseball season could be very interesting for baseball fans, especially two-way athletes. If you ever played two positions or three, you have the ability to play any position you want to in baseball. Coaches like that. If you can be utilized in different positions, they like that. That you're kind of ambidextrous, that you can adjust to any position on a baseball field. That speaks volumes. You can get a guy like that on your ball club that can pretty much go anywhere. We call them what, kids? Utility players. But this Shohei Ohtani and Babe Ruth comparisons, I'm not going to go on the distance of the home runs. I'm just going to go on the fact that he's a pitcher that can hit home runs with such ease. And the speed that man has, to watch Ohtani run bases is fun to me. He's a big guy, and he knows how to run bases. Ohtani going first to third, I can watch it all day. But baseball got saved twice by the home run. I don't think we need saving now, baseball. I think what we need right now, baseball, is a bona fide guarantee is Pete Rose going in the Hall of Fame. We need to get that out the way, Rob Manfred, before you leave us. Before you leave us in 28, we need to get Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame while he's still alive. How about that? How about that? Let's change. Let's fix that, baseball. Let's fix that. Speaking of baseball, I think baseball and soccer, probably as a kid, those are the two sports to me, I think. You could be playing that game as a kid, and the next thing you know, you in the pros. You were just playing that game. You're just playing a game as a kid. Now you're getting paid millions of dollars. You got swag with your name and likeness on shit. You're just saying to yourself, I was just playing this as a kid the other day. Where did the time go? Where did the time go? Something you were just doing as a kid. You're just fucking around. This is a kid doing kid stuff. And now here you are, professional, getting paid to do kid shit. But you're grown now. And you're sitting back and you're saying, where did the time go? Where did the time go? I think because when you're passionate about something and it happens to be your career, you don't think about the time because it's passion play. It's fun. It's not work to you. So I think when the athlete sits back and they're at that pivotal point of their career and they're just saying to themselves, wow, I was just playing Little League. I was literally just playing Little League. We were playing this game in the backyard. And now here it is. I'm this far into my professional career. Where did the time go? I think we all get to that point because of our lifestyles, our career, our relationship status. Things do go by real fast if you're not paying attention to it. But I think the things, when people say that phrase, my time sure does fly when you're having fun. That's true. That's true. If you think about what you've done the past 72 hours, the way you capture it, the way you remember it, things of that nature, that could also help to ease that. It's not a discomfort. You could have sworn 5 years ago you were doing this. 10 years ago you was doing this. 20 years ago you was doing this. And it seemed like it was all 3 days ago. It doesn't seem like it was 5 years ago or 10 years ago or 20 years ago. What is that type of mindset called? That it seems like, because when we're kids, we were stuck age 5 to 10. That's not 5 years. That was like 15 years. When you were 5 years old and you couldn't wait to turn 10 and have double digits, that was a long ass 5 years. And to get that phrase, teenager, teen, 13, I want to turn 13 for this one simple reason, so fast, because at the Boys Club of St. Louis, to go in the middle room, you have to be 13. I couldn't wait to go in that room when I turned 13. It was a different feeling. Different feeling. 13, you're considered a teenager. You thought you was grown when you were a teenager. Are you 13 now? You think you're grown now, don't you? No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. But I just think about that when I'm watching athletes' career. We say to ourselves, I knew when you were a high school All-American. Now here you are going in the Hall of Fame. Where did the time go? Where? You were Gatorade Player of the Year in high school. Remember you going to college, you won a championship in college. I remember you got drafted. And when you won a title and you were a pro, you retired. Now you're in the Hall of Fame. Where does the time go? It's like watching kids on soap operas. How are you older than me? Where did the time go? Well, kids, it's Motivational Monday. We had one hell of a weekend. Fantastic time. Nice meeting, seeing people, greeting people, waving at people, passing out beads, getting beads, hugs, all of it. The dancing, the music, the food, the people. Outstanding weekend, St. Louis. Job well done. Shout out to OKC again, the title sponsor, Certa Pro Painters. My dude, Robert, thank you again for the love and support. And your beautiful wife, Heather, and Mike and Kelsey. Nice meeting all you guys. Safe travels home. And we will see you guys soon, OKC. We got it. We got it. We got it. Shout out to the Menden McCarthy fan as well. Shout out to the family. Menden McCarthy family. Shout out to you guys. Thank you. And my dude, Paul Crow. My man. My dude, Paul Crow. The man. The man. And shout out to all the downtown St. Patrick's Day committee members. Shout out to all you guys for sure. Yeah. What a weekend we had. Well, folks, I'm going to let you get back to your day. If you took off today, it's probably the smartest thing you did all year. Congratulations to you. And to the rest of you still at work, don't worry about it. It's a short work week. You know why? College basketball tournament starts. We got Tuesday and Wednesday playing games, but the tournament starts Thursday, baby. So Thursday and Friday, Montez at midday will be coming on early, probably 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Probably 8 a.m. We're going to come on the show Thursday and Friday. Special time due to college basketball. I'm not going to be talking to y'all trying to watch basketball. Not going to happen. No, not going to happen. So until next time, good people, thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same bat channel, and all the shenanigans that are equipped with the show of Montez at midday. It was a great time seeing and meeting new people, by the way, and people I haven't seen in quite some time. Tom and Tasha, it was awesome seeing you guys. Tom and Tasha, it was awesome seeing them, for real. Saw a few Belvivians as well made their way over here. Well, folks, thank you again for tuning to today's episode. Until next time, peace, and do not forget to appreciate the details of the day. Until next time, we out of here, good people. Peace.